Today we'll be smelling and rating a bunch of different Parfums Vintage fragrances. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Cue the music! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea, also known as Curly Sense, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video will be a little bit different than other times. As you can see, I have my guest here, Anthony, and in today's video we'll be diving into the very popular cologne house of Parfums Vintage.
So for those of you who don't know Parfums Vintage, basically what they aim to do is recreate popular niche and designer fragrances. These can be discontinued, maybe they lack in performance, but what they specialize in is the ever popular Creed Aventus, which we are both big fans of. And what they do with Creed Aventus is basically amp up certain notes. So more vanilla, more pineapple, more woods. Basically, we have batch variations in Creed Aventus. They know that, so they kind of cater to that to make everyone happy.
So guys, before we get into this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of today's video, which is Into the AM. These guys are a clothing company that focuses on elevated, everyday apparel for the driven creator, like myself. We're actually wearing their t-shirts right now, so Anthony, what do you think?
So I would say it's like a premium t-shirt. You know, I have my throw-on t-shirts that I'll wear to just go out anywhere. I feel like this is a bit of a step up.
Yeah.
So elevated apparel, I think, is a good name. They're super, super soft. I don't know what kind of cotton they're using or what. Really nice quality.
Yeah, they're very soft.
And I really like it.
And I will have to agree with everything that he said. And also I really, really like this logo. Stay inspired. Okay guys, enough talking. Let's dive into the video, and we're gonna start with 3 from the Pineapple Vintage line, which is Intense, Intense the One, and Intense Gold.
All right, I'll do the honors of spraying them.
Please.
Damn, this smells like pineapples up in here.
Pineapple heaven up in here.
So this is Intense.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Definitely Aventus.
Yes, but extreme pineapple.
Yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah. A very sweet, juicy pineapple.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah, so basically what I'm getting here is, you know, that Aventus-y vibe, but it takes the fruitiness to like a new level.
Yeah.
Thick, sweet, juicy pineapple.
Sweet, juicy pineapple.
Kind of musky too from the start.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like this one a lot.
Me too. I really like it. So next one is Intense the One, and it's the same as Intense, but with higher concentration of oils. So...
Okay.
It's different.
It's a little different. I mean, I get the same vibe, but I'm smelling something kind of funky, you know? Now, I have read up on Parfums Vintage before because I've always wanted to try them. I did read that some of the fragrances have a bit of a funkiness at the beginning.
I definitely get that.
Maybe it's almost like an overly ripe pineapple.
Yeah, and it's slightly darker than the previous one.
And maybe less sweet too?
Less sweetness, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So it's, I would say I like Intense better now.
Yeah, me too.
It's a little sweeter, less, I don't get the funk in Intense.
In the Intense, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Intense still
Me too.
for this one.
Next one is Intense Gold, and this one amps up the pineapple even more and the musk.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Sounds great.
Oh, that's also kind of different.
You know what?
What are you getting?
I'm getting spices in here, and
Yeah.
kind of almost like it's peppery.
Yeah,
Like a peppery pineapple.
I get that too.
You
Like
get that?
a spicy pineapple. That's interesting.
I really like this one.
It works very well though.
Yeah. And the muskiness too.
Yeah, it's very musky.
You know what? I think I prefer this one out of the 3. This is the sexiest one.
Yeah, I could see that.
Wow.
I'm gonna go, this is my favorite
Me
out
too.
of those 3 pineapple ones too.
Me too.
Intense Gold from the opening,
Yeah.
very good.
Amazing. Okay, so the next ones we have X Badge and X Badge Intense. And basically what these are is a hybrid between Dior Sauvage and Aventus.
All right, let's get these sprayed.
I'll let you spray them.
What are your thoughts on Dior Sauvage?
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of
Okay.
Dior Sauvage, but I'm interested to see how this combination with Aventus does to it, you know?
I smell the Sauvage already. I'm not a huge fan of
I smell
Dior
the Sauvage
Sauvage?
too.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I would never buy it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give you X Batch.
Okay.
And I'll take X Batch Intense. X Batch Intense.
Okay.
Hmm.
You know what? This is fighting me right now.
Fighting you?
Yeah, it's like a Ventus, Sauvage, going.
Okay. I can see what you mean. I'm not a huge fan of Intense right off the bat.
Okay.
I also feel like it's fighting to see where it goes. And I'm also getting like quite a bitterness in the opening.
Okay.
What are you getting from the original?
This one, I'm getting a lot of citrus, but it's not the bitter kind of citrus.
Okay.
I do get Sauvage, but as I said, it's fighting. I do get Aventus, but I think it's more of a Sauvage kind of a...
Okay, let's switch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, I think I like this better.
You like the Intense?
I like the Intense better.
I think I like the original better. So I'm going to disagree with you on that. Because I get less bitterness in the original, and I get, as you said, more Sauvage. It feels a little smoother to me, so I'm gonna go X Batch Original for my choice.
Okay, and I will go with X Batch Intense. I'm excited for this next one, and it is what?
Okay, so we have Rush of Unicorns and Rush of Unicorns Intense, and these are both clones of Millesime Imperial by Creed.
Okay.
We have, I guess, the regular clone and then the more intensified version of the clone. And you're a big fan of Millesime Imperial, aren't you?
I am.
I also like it a lot.
Can we just appreciate the name? Rush of Unicorns?
You like the name?
I love unicorns. So that gets a plus right there and then.
So I'll give you Intense.
Okay.
And I'll smell the original first. Ooh, nice.
Oh my god.
Do you want to go first or should I?
You know what? Why don't you go first since you have the original?
Okay. So I've smelt Millesime Imperial. We don't have the original here, but I've smelt it many times, as have you. I think this is an excellent clone of it. Extremely close. You get the melon, you get the ambergris, the like kind of oceanic salty vibe with it. Very airy, a little bit green. I'm a big fan of this. I think this is probably the closest clone so far. Really nice. What about the Intense?
This one, it's definitely intense.
Yeah.
It's a little bit darker, I will say. I do get the melon, but also I'm picking up on some, I don't know how to explain, like a grape soda vibe.
Let me smell
And the
that.
saltiness too is there too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh wow. Okay, so I actually don't like the Intense.
Can I have this for a
to
second?
be honest. So the Intense is darker. I agree with that. And I see where you're coming from with that kind of grape.
You know what? I love the intense.
You do?
Yeah, it's sexier to me.
Wow.
That grapey note in there makes it sexy to me.
You heard it from the lady first. I'm gonna stick with the original. I think it's a great clone and very close to the original.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rush of Unicorns Intense.
Nice.
Yeah. Next up, we have Euphony Intense, which is a clone of Creed's Erofa, and I actually do have an original sample right here to test them out side by side.
Let's see.
And yeah, I will have you smell. Yeah, spray that one.
All right, so since we have the original as well,
Yeah.
I'll let you do them side by side first.
All right.
Tell me what you get.
So I'm smelling Erofa first. Okay. Okay. I don't find them to be similar.
Okay.
There you go, smell it. And I will say that Euphony Intense reminds me of, I don't know if you ever smelled Windex. Do we have Windex here in America?
Of course, yes.
You know, the glass cleaner.
Okay.
Back in Cyprus and Greece, we use that all the time to clean everything, for everything.
Somebody gave me the mati.
Put some Windex.
Oh, God, please, please.
And I'm super familiar with the smell, and that reminds me of it a lot.
So Euphony Intense reminds you of it. What
Yeah,
about Arolfa?
Arolfa is a little bit, it's rounder than this one. It's not too sharp.
Okay.
If I had to choose between the two, I would go with Arolfa.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Arolfa to begin with.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm not liking the original at all. I agree, this one is not as close as, say, Millesime Imperial was.
Yeah.
I would say that Euphony Intense is a little fresher.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit sharper.
Yeah.
And I kind of get a bit of the DNA from Rush of Unicorns in there.
Okay.
So I don't know if they mixed that in.
Okay.
Because I know they both have ambergris
Yeah,
and stuff
I kind of
like
get
that.
it.
Erolfa though has, this is going to sound weird, but I get like a bad breath feeling
What?
from it, which I don't know what it is,
In Erolfa?
but I don't like it. So even though I don't find them super close, I'm gonna go with Euphony Intense as I like it. I like it better, yeah.
Okay.
And you like Erolfa better?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta get some water action going.
All right, so now we're moving on to Emperor Cologne Intense, which is a clone of Aventus Cologne. We do have the original here, and this is one of their newer releases, right? And this is the intense version, so it's just, I guess, a more intense version of Emperor Cologne. All right, I got my own set here too.
Yes.
Not that I don't like sharing with you, but so we can smell at the same time. See what we got.
Wow.
Interesting.
Right off the bat,
Tell me.
I'm gonna say that Emperor Cologne Intense gets the gold
Already?
for this one. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's way more muscular, woodier than the Aventus Cologne. And
Okay.
also, how can I describe this? It's like it has meat. It's meaty, you know?
Okay, I see what you mean. But that being said, I find them extremely similar at
Very
the same time.
close, yeah.
Okay, I agree with what you said. I find Emperor Cologne Intense to be a little bit woodier
Yeah.
from the get-go.
Yeah.
And
And I think that it's something that is missing on Aventus Cologne, to be honest. So,
for me, I get more citrus. And it's more of a like a dense citrus, a little bit more bitter, less airy. And it's strong in the citrus. But for Emperor Cologne Intense, I'm getting more woodiness right up front. And the citrus is more airy.
Yeah.
I feel it's more airy.
okay.
So you like...
I love it. I love
Emperor
Emperor
Cologne
Cologne Intense. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like both. I'd say this is one of their best in terms of similarity to the
Yeah.
original. Really good job with this
Yeah.
one. Nice, very nice.
Yeah. So next one we have Evolution de l'Homme Soir, which is a clone of Elysium by Roja Dave.
So we do have the original for this one.
Yes.
I love this fragrance. What do
Me
you think
too.
of it?
I love it.
We actually read too that this one has extra vetiver
It does.
from the Parfum version of this. So this is the Parfum Cologne version. They have a Parfum version. So they added a little bit of extra something something.
Let's see.
Let's see what they got.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up the extra vetiver in
Vetiver,
there.
yeah.
It's greener.
I also find it to be, Soir to be a little bit spicier. I don't know, I'm translating it to spice.
Yeah. Maybe more sour
Okay.
and brighter.
A little bit tart. All right, so, I mean, I guess this isn't supposed to be an exact clone since they've added more vetiver.
Yeah.
Which I clearly get, but they're definitely in the same ballpark.
Yes.
I have to say, I personally still like Elysium Parfum Cologne better, the original. But with that being said, I think if you're looking, or if you like the Parfum version and you want that like extra spicy
yeah.
green kick of vetiver, then Soir is like a really good option.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I will say the same, but if I had to choose between the two, I would stick with Elysium.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just darker. I feel like it's more rounder. I don't pick up a lot of sharpness or brightness in there, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
With
I
this
could
one?
say Elysium's a little bit more
Yes,
round.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little darker. So,
Okay.
yeah. But again, if you're looking for that extra kick of vetiver with the Elysium DNA, then Soir is definitely a great option. Last but not least, we've got Emperor EDP, which is meant to recreate a balanced version of Creed Aventus.
And I'm especially excited about this one because this is my bottle of Creed Aventus, batch 19S11, if anyone is wondering. So let's see what's going on.
All right.
It smells heavenly right now.
I know.
Okay. 1 second, I need to
Take your time.
process
Okay.
this. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be that similar,
Okay.
to be honest.
Wait, which one is what?
So this is a Ventus
Okay.
and that's a Emperor.
I'm scared. Wait, you're saying this is not a Ventus? What?
What are you thinking?
Oh my god.
So for those who don't know, I would say that 19S11 is a pretty balanced batch. You get some pineapple, some bergamot, then in the dry down you get the musk in the woods with a little bit of vanilla.
They're very, very close.
Very close.
If you asked me blindly which one is a Ventus, any of them, you know?
As it's starting to dry down a little bit though, I can pick out some differences. There's a woodiness in the original Aventus that I've never seen any clone really capture, even from the opening. But again, Emperor, I think because of batch variations, I can see this being a very close clone
Yeah.
of another balanced batch. Maybe not particularly this batch exactly,
Yeah.
but it's really close.
Yeah, and we've smelled many, many batches, and I can
We have.
say this one is pretty close,
Yeah.
you know?
I will say in Emperor, I do get a clear pineapple note, which you don't always get with Aventus.
Yeah.
But as they say, very balanced.
Yeah, it's
and
very balanced.
very close.
And I like that it keeps the woodiness in there and the muskiness.
Yeah, so
Yeah, very, very good.
thumbs up to Emperor.
Yep.
Really good clone.
So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We definitely had loads of fun discovering this brand and smelling all of these fragrances.
Yeah, I would say for the most part, I'm pretty impressed. Even with the presentation and everything like that.
I mean,
it's-
speaking about presentation, it's beautiful, very elegant, baroque style vibe. I absolutely love these boxes and the bottles too.
yeah, and the atomizers are very
Yeah.
good too.
I really like bottles like this that feel great in your hand.
Yeah.
So
What about cost? How do you feel about the cost?
for the quality of these juice, the price is great.
Yeah, I know a lot of people complain that it's overpriced or stuff like that. I would say the price is up there, but to be honest, with the presentation, with the quality, as she
Yeah.
said, and the similarity between
Yeah.
the originals on some of these is pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, I got this tester bottle for $2.50. I think a 100 ml bottle of Emperor is maybe $150.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still saving $100 for full presentation,
Yep,
and it's pretty damn similar.
yep,
So
yep. We would also love to hear from you guys if you've tried anything from this brand or what are your thoughts in general about this house. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and give this video a big thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. See you soon!